Hi, I'm John and welcome back to my Lair of Action Figures. So, like it is Sunday, we're going to be doing another episode of This Week in Action Figure News. So this is going to be a recap of last week or this week, because it's still Sunday, depending on when you're seeing this episode. And this is going to be episode 16. So, without further ado, I'm going to be jumping and directly talking about all these guys who went up for pre-order on the 14th of October. So, of course, if you were in the US, these went up at 1 p.m. Eastern Time, like you can see over there. And for us in Europe, that would be 7 p.m. Now, I was looking at these figures, and I did notice that there's a huge issue for the American collectors and also Canadian collectors due to the fact of the new implementation of tariffs. I was warned by my friend and business partner that I have been working for many years with. He told me that the prices of the toys will be going up about 20 to 30%. So yeah, a lot of stuff was not seen. So was that because Hasbro had a deal with Walmart or Target and they had the old prices, and that was the price that they discussed, so Hasbro was not able to charge more for the figures, and that's why for Target and Walmart continued selling the figures at the regular pieces. But all these guys are currently at $27.99. So yeah, this is a pretty huge climb. This is $3 per figure. And of course, these figures are all coming out in 2026. Now, this is a general release, and personally, I'm going to say that this is going to be maybe one of the easiest sets to be able to get, because there will not be any course correction from the shops, because a lot of collectors have been talking about are bidding currently against Hasbro Pulse and Walmart and all the other shops in the North America, and they're saying, well, this is becoming too expensive and I'm just going to wait for these guys to go on clearance. This is a bit the same issue that we had with the, how do you call it, the Super 7 Ultimate Collection. People ordered them a lot. It was during COVID, so people were buying many stuff, and this is why for Wave 1, Wave 2, of the figures, kind of a lot of people had too many of them. Wave 3, some people had a bit more, and then for the last two waves they decided to cut down because nobody wanted the figures, and that's why for the last two waves are harder to find and you see less discount on them, because not many people were stocking. And this is going to be the same figure, I believe, due to the fact that this is the general release. All these figures will be available and you will be able to get them in clearance from the different shops, because this is a general release, who is a bit sad for G.I. Joe, but this could really backfire, and I do hope that the politics stays out of our collection, because remember, politics, everything that it touches goes to crap. So, to stay polite, let's continue and let's move on to the next part of news. So the next part of news is our loyal subject friends, and this is Wave 2 of Mask. As you can see, there's 4 vehicles that they're planning to do. Now again, I haven't seen the ones that were released. I was kind of interested, but when I started seeing that they did like 5 or 6 versions of them and haven't even released anything, this I bet is going to go through the same thing with different colors, with 40th anniversary, and all the blah blah that goes with it. I'm not interested. I wanted to pick them up at the beginning because I thought they would look nice on when I'll be able to build up my lair. And at the end of the day, when I see a company that hasn't brought out anything of the Mask Wave 1 and has already declined like the Rhino in 5 different versions or 4 different versions, it doesn't really matter. I do not like companies who do that and take collectors for fools. Now let's move on to the last subject of the day, and that would be Obi Wan Kenobi Mustafar version. So this one is going for $315. And personally, I'm not much impressed by the figure. I like the idea behind it. I do think that Hot Toys are doing a lot of cut and paste and copying Hasbro, so I don't know what's the goal over here. But you can go and check out the full review I did about this figure and give you my thoughts about it. But again, I do think that this figure has a lot of lack black and missing the fact that this doesn't have a light up. This is really such a shame. And head sculpt is a bit off, and I guess it's because this the way the hair lands on the rooted hair, it lands a bit differently. This feels like really squashed down and doesn't have the volume that he has. And if you rewatch the movie, you will see his beard is a bit all fussed out. He is more tired, so this is going back at the end of it when with the high ground stuff, it's over and again I have the high ground. So yeah, so this is a bit of a disappointment. So that's why I guess I will be passing, and I was hoping that there would be a regular version with the molded hair, and sadly they did not do it. I'm surprised, because if you take that, gives me the idea that I'm going to be reviewing next week. So if you want to not miss that video, stay tuned and subscribe to the channel. So go and check out. I'll be doing the review of the Duel of Mustafar, the one that came out for the San Diego Comic-Con, because it could be a very interesting comparison between Hot Toys, what Hot Toys is doing and what Hasbro is doing. So that's going to be it for episode 16 of This Week in Action Figures News. If you like this kind of news, let me know. Tell me if there's anything else you would like me to add or talk about or give my knowledge about. If there is, please leave it in the comment section. Tell me what you think about the news. Let's start a conversation around our passion and our collection, and let's be civil in the conversation part of this. If you want to go and check out, you can go and check out my my Facebook page and Instagram page if you want to go and see some pictures. I'm going to be posting up some new stuff next week, so go and check it out. If it's still Sunday for you, I hope you have a fantastic Sunday. If you're seeing this on the weekday, have a fantastic day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!